flight boss, bitch. You know, for sure. You're not listening to the Mind of Terry's Moon. I'm the Archangel Uriel. I'm here to carry out God's duties and motherfucking responsibilities. And always remember that. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel so bad that I have to go through some of the circumstances that I go through at times. Because, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate, like, I just got my phone back on. Like, I've been so sick, so ill, that I couldn't even get up to do anything except go to the emergency room about 3 times before my follow-up, and to go to my follow-up after my surgery, because I just had surgery done. I had a testiculotomy, whatever they call it, where it's your intestines is wrapping around your stomach lining. So I wasn't able to hold anything down. So I've been dealing with that though anyway for like 2 years now. Been always blaming it on other stuff, drinking, things I'm eating and such forth, and going to the hospital by the doctors not knowing what's going on. I had to come up with my own conclusions of what was going on. So we're now in 2016. I've been through so many different doctors and so many different situations with the hospital, to the point that I ended up finding a doctor now, and he ended up telling me it went from all the time I've been going to the hospital, it went from gastritis to gallstones to freaking what's the other shit? There's a lot of shit they were trying to claim. Ulcers. But every time they do a check, they don't see a probable cause serious enough to do any type of procedure. So, when I get sick for 2 weeks straight. Can't do anything. Can't eat, drink, and I have to stay hydrated. So I force myself to drink, but I just end up forcing I just throw it up also. But I have to go through that to stay hydrated, to stay alive, you know. And I'm quick to dehydrate and burn out fast because I got a lot of fire in my chart. So I'm prone to headaches. You know what I'm saying? Right in the back of the head, back there, and a lot of times right above the eyebrows. And a lot of times blurriness. Like, I'm blind in one eye. I'm blind in my left eye. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not technically blind, but it's so blurry, I might as well be blind. Like, literally. So I use that eye as seeing the yin realm. So I use my left eye, which is connected to my right brain, to view the yin realm, and I use my right eye, which is connected to my left brain, which I can see clear in this realm, to use for my logical matters and my yang realm matters. So everything is a gift. Nothing is a flaw, you know. For real, like I was so knocked out and out of it the other night. Matter of fact, last night, that I'm laying on the floor, half asleep. My company leaves. They say they're gonna lock the door. I literally, seconds later, I hear somebody else open the door, but I can't say anything and I can't move. So you know, when your body in a state like that, you're in between situations. You're in between being conscious and subconscious of the dream realm. So, you know, that's part of astral traveling right there, which I astral travel a lot. I'm gonna do a video on that. But this one right here was, I subconsciously did it just because how weak my body is. It's all the way in the other realm already, and I'm still weak right now, you know. But I gotta do an update and I gotta get back to doing what I'm doing, you know. I'm enough percentage to do that. But as far as the dream, seconds later somebody opened the door and I couldn't move. I couldn't do anything, and a few seconds passed and I was able to. So that made me realize I didn't have to move at all. That made me realize that was me in both realms at the same time, and me having a thought and just experiencing in the yang realm of my company leaving and locking the door, and then me going into the yin realm experiencing a quick flux of two energies, and you know, it came out in the yin realm, but I wasn't able to express myself. I was still thinking I was in the yin realm, in the yang. I mean, I was still thinking I was in the yang realm, in the yin realm within a couple seconds. So, but I wasn't able to express myself in the yang realm. That's why my body was submerged. So it was more like an outer body experience. So I didn't get up at all. I knew the door. So when I got up in the morning, the door was locked. So that confirmed it, you know. And this goes down to trust the energies. But yeah, I be so ill, like, and I be so sick, and knowing how my chart lays this out for me. Like, if you want to go look up Antares Moon, like, you'll probably see it on constellationonwords.com and a few other sites that kind of describes an Antares Moon, which is a 8 degrees Sagittarius. They want to say 9 degrees, but it didn't go into the 9 degrees to after I was born, you know. So it was actually in the 8 degree Sagittarius when I was born. It didn't go into 9 degree Sagittarius into the 2000s, 2012 to be specific. Also, you can look and read up on that, and it'll tell you right there, I got a stomach illness, and no doctor gonna be able to know. So this is something I have to come up with myself to get well. And you know, I'm on my way to being a solarist anyway, like a straight solitarian. Like, I don't eat anything but from the sun. You know what I'm saying? Until I get that concept down, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna be dealing with this. But I just want y'all to know, man, I appreciate everything. I'm back doing natal chart readings. I was in a hospital for the majority of my time, and then resting here. Couldn't do a lot. A lot of my people that's around me had control over my social stuff, so I couldn't really get into seeing emails or anything. So if you left me an email or anything, resend it right now, because I'm back at least 80%, and I'm well willing to do what I need to do now. I'll be doing some videos, get back to doing videos for other people. Finish get my podcast started the Animal Eye. The album Animal Eye, and the UFO album after, which is United Flights Omniverse. And you know, I'm gonna continue, you know, and I'm not gonna let this bear me down. I know y'all looking at me like this is fatigued as hell for me, and I know, but yeah, you know, for sure. Flight Boss, bitch. Here, Gramps. Dolo4@gmail.com. DOELOW4@gmail.com. Feel free to ask me any questions. You need natal chart readings done. You need any advice. Feel free to contact me. Flight Boss.